Well, the fairies say hello. The fairies say hello. All right. So we're going to do like a little bit of a combo this week. I'm going to use a couple of oracle cards as a theme. Oh, of course. And then we'll use tarot cards to clarify. Okay. Okay. Oh, they said one more. Oh, how interesting. Feminines. You have a gift for working with young children, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Some of you are going to be, as part of your purpose, some of you are going to be teaching children. Some of you are actually going to be a mother, maybe a first-time mother, or maybe a first-time stepmother. There are, you know how I'm always talking about how your unborn children are kind of calling you guys forward and trying to get you guys to come together because they want to be born, they want to come out. And your pets are doing the same thing. Your past pets are wanting you guys to be happy, so they're trying to bring you guys together to make that happen. And then important life purpose, part of your life purpose also is communicating in the arts. So please don't allow your insecurities to hold you back. Maybe, you know, for those of you who are going to be teaching children, maybe you need to go down that path if you've already thought of doing it, or I just feel like some of you might be writing a book about children. If you're going to be writing a book about your children based on your actual children, won't that be interesting? And the book might have animals in it. And it might even be the animals that we're talking about that have been trying to encourage you guys to come together. So there is so much more to your guys' life purpose than you even realize. It's not about you guys like being this cute little couple that come together that fall in love in this crazy, mysterious, synchronistic, wild and crazy way, but also it involves your past animals, your future children, you know, all these past lives, all these karmic relationships that you've had from past, you know, you had to overcome karmic bonds with people of the past, overcome tests and hurdles and obstacles and crazy things to come together. And then even when you come together, it even goes beyond that, because it's like, how will this relationship affect everybody in your lives on both sides? It's there. This kind of relationship is there to transform and inspire all of it. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, feminines, where are you guys at this week? Wow, okay. Well, I feel like she's had an epiphany about lack. Maybe this is an idea to bring her out of lack. Like she knows if she makes this book, it's going to bring in a residual income. Yes, they just said. Also, it's helping her get distracted or be distracted from the fact that her masculine perhaps hasn't reached out yet. She's had a lot of mental conflict about that situation. She knows that he or she is God's gift to her, or him. And she knows that intuitively. Maybe it's because these animals, somebody's walking up to the door right now. All right, and they're gone. How interesting. Okay. Might be symbolic. Maybe you guys are about to receive a package. Maybe you guys are about to get something, or someone's going to show up at your door. I've been saying that for a long time. Whatever this is, though, it is going to bring in this idea you're thinking of. If it involves, I feel like some of you even had a dream about your future child and or these pets. But you are going to be successful in it. Whatever this is, it's a divinely guided idea, and it's going to bring in long-term stability and financial security. It's a gift. It's a gift from the universe. It's a divinely guided idea that's coming from your pets and your future children, and it involves communicating. It involves being really clear about where you're coming from. Some of you actually might be illustrating the book as well, or putting some art together, like painting for the book as well, painting the book, painting the pages of the book. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. You're obviously not all going to be doing the same thing. For some reason, I just felt like grabbing this alchemy. You guys are being creating it through positive energy. You guys manifested this by staying optimistic. You just came up with this divinely guided idea because it's almost like all, everybody's all pulling together on the other side, being like, we got to make this happen. We got to make this happen. So your positive energy is paying off. It's making some wonderful things and ideas come to you that are going to be very beneficial to you guys. So yay. Looks like she's not even so stuck on the masculines right now. She's focused on whatever this divine idea is. And I think that's awesome. That's great. You need to keep yourselves distracted sometimes and not wallowing in that waiting energy, Okay, so what are the masculines going through this week? Let's look at their theme. We're going to use mermaids and dolphins to get the theme for these guys. Accept heaven's help. I feel like they're getting nudged. They're exploring their options, and they want their soulmate. And they're dreaming big. This divine feminine of theirs is getting them to think things they've never thought before possible. They are exhausted from going the old way. They are exhausted from continuously making the wrong decision and regretting it. And now they're thinking, they're dreaming again. You got them dreaming again. You got them to come back to life after they had felt like too exhausted to even go on. You breathed new life into your masculine's lungs. Isn't that beautiful? So he's looking into, like, he's like, you know what? They say you've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. They're finally starting to listen. They're listening to all the signs and synchronicities and dreams and whatever's been coming to them. Maybe they've got animals and children that are beckoning them as well. But they're starting to listen. They're starting to be receptive of the message, and they're starting to explore all their various options in terms of how to get to that soulmate relationship, true love relationship. There's not a twin flame card. It's time to take a look at all the possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So, and then new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. They're like, I've never had one of those before. Like, what's that even look like to have a more spiritually based relationship? Well, look at how close those guys are. That's what it's going to be like. It's going to feel supportive, very touching. Not so much arguing, not so much combating, not so much feeling misunderstood. So he's going to do all he can to get to you, feminines. All right, let's look at the tarot that's going to clarify where these masculines are at this week. Where are these masculines at this week pertaining to their feminines? They're accepting heaven's help. They know who their love is. They're going through major transformation, learning to love themselves, and they want to express their love, potentially get married. So that's also like the hermit can be listening to your intuition. That's the accepting heaven's help. Maybe he's meditating and getting some messages on that. The soulmate relationship is evolving him. Your love for him is evolving him. It's inspiring him to have faith enough to explore his options. It's almost as if he was going to give up on love altogether and just be like, it's not in the cards for me. You know what I mean? It's not in the cards. They're not, I just feel jaded. Like some of them were jaded. So now they're believing, wow, and they're going to make an offer, and they know they'll be successful and victorious. So, wow, they're going to call or they're going to text or they're going to do something, and they're going to feel really proud of themselves for having done it. And because they know this is their long-term retirement plan, and they will succeed because they love you. And they've committed to this already some time ago. They may not have admitted it or told you about it, but they know you're it for them. They're just trying to figure out the best way forward to make the changes that are necessary. They feel really pushed by heaven, trying to help them to go into this relationship that they know is really good for them as well. They're letting go of a burden and going into this victorious feeling. So whatever the burden could be like societal pressures. It could be pressure from friends or family to do certain things or not do other things. It's like the people pleasing sometimes for the masculines can be very difficult to get over. But they're healing that to go into this new beginning because you're their true love. You got it again. You got it in the cards, and then you got it also in the tarot. He or she wants to feel like they can just be themselves and just be a total goofball and just slip up and say things and spill things and be clumsy or be dumb with what they say or whatever, and just be completely themselves. And they know when they really look in their heart of hearts, you're the one that they can do that with, whether they've actually experienced that for real or not. It doesn't matter. They just know in their heart that you're the one that will have their back, that you're not mean-spirited, that you're very kind-hearted and compassionate, understanding, and mature. So they're believing in love again, you guys. They're believing in love. And your masculine is so grateful. It's taken a lot for him to get to the point where he is willing to welcome love again, because it's been hard. You guys might want to, masculines watching this might want to watch the video there's one on Byron Katie's YouTube. It's called I'm Not Worthy or something like that. It's a guy talking to Byron Katie. He's talking about not feeling worthy. And there's another really good talk in my IG stories, my Instagram, not my stories, but the Instagram TV. There's this guy, I think his name is Jake Woodward, and I recorded his talk. He also talks about some masculines feeling unworthy of this. But once you guys are together, it's going to be monumental. I just got monumental. Something you've never had before. Something that deeply touches your soul. You think you're transformed already, like trying to get with this person or striving to be with this person. But once you guys are actually together and feel that kind of love and that type of security and that kind of more of an unconditional love, I mean, it's almost impossible for human beings to be unconditionally loving, but this is the closest you're going to get. But actually being loved like that by someone is going to make you feel like sobbing. It's going to make you feel, I feel some of you even like crying in the shower and just feeling like, thank God. They're like a breath of fresh air, and it just I feel so close to this person. Like I never thought this was possible. Very, very, very healing energy here. It's just, feels so good to feel into it. They just showed me like a page turning. You guys are starting a new chapter soon. Within, if not, it's going to range. Some of you actually tomorrow, and some of you could take up to about 4 weeks on this. If this really resonates with you, it really feels like this is your person. And if I described you in here too really well, sometime within the next month or so, I think you're going to be hearing from them. And just know that it took them a lot to reach out to you. It took them a lot. So have some respect for that. Try to be very understanding of why they've held off communication all this time. Just really come from your heart. Both of you just need to come from your heart and you'll be all right. All right, guys. Yay. Congratulations to those of you who are going to start talking and getting going on your new life together. All right, we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Hey, if you like my videos, please share, subscribe, and set your bell notifications on so you'll know the moment they come out. Also, don't forget that you can go to my website and order a personal reading at amysatori.com/services. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.